And welcome back to the second part of this episode, where the first steps into the dungeon. Right. So when we left off before a little break, Vroon, you had been caught with this whole you had caught between the gnashing teeth of a stone skull. Gale, you tried to put him out during this time. Let's get wait. Let's get back into. Wait. What did I do? That's what I want. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, Necropolis. As you... Sorsha... Whoop, that's very loud.
That's okay.
There you go. Sorsha, you've been singing under your breath, sort of slowly singing this lullaby, but with the gnashing of teeth, the grunt of pain, and the scraping of metal, adamantite metal on stone, you feel that the cursed child's attention is sort of drawn away from the lullaby to the three new figures that are now in the room. And Vroon, Gale, Heinrich, in your own turn, you do hear again this child's voice. Said, "Who's there?"
And I go to Manticore is falling down, to something like Mama to attract her attention back to me. You know? Like singing about a mother.
Okay, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually have the three of them do a stealth check.
Is this stealth with like normal armor penalties?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
especially you. Considering that the two
I
people
made a lot of noise.
Considering that the two people in armor were the ones making the noise.
So
Yep.
Disadvantage.
Someone can have my inspiration if needed, because...
Oh, disadvantage is still 13, so...
But Gale can have my advantage if she wants it. If a 13 makes it.
I mean, 13 is always gonna be better than 5.
5 is a sure fail. 13 is a maybe.
Oh look, there's a little icon in the thing.
Yeah,
Please. Fits nicely.
Okay.
Sure.
There's definitely you can't. It's difficult to hold her attention. You manage to maybe do so, but she is very much aware that you are not alone. She is also aware that that the others are not answering her questions. And then at some point the lullaby is good, but her curiosity is she's not as panicky, but it's more about new people, right? She's calm. Maybe reasonable.
Just standing still and putting my hands on my mouth, and I don't move at all.
I'm gonna try to hold her attention. Do things quick, please.
What do we need to do?
In front of us.
There's a big chest.
Can I investigate what's in front of me?
Okay. The with the sarcophagus?
Yes, just observe it. No touching. But just looking at it and...
Okay. The sarcophagus is a fairly traditional, or it's something that you would see in your part of. This doesn't look Chaltian, if that makes sense. It's more traditional of the Sword Coast. A very old fashion. Even if the stone seems to be new, this is not. This could have been set here maybe 50 years ago, maybe even less than that. This is not old. This is not an old dungeon. It doesn't look to be sealed in any particular way. There's no magical effect on the stone itself, on the sarcophagus itself. The only characteristics is a stylized serpent that is sort of that rests atop of the sarcophagus.
We try to open it.
Just a second. It was a snake, right? On the...
Yes.
We didn't have one of the 9 gods being a snake.
Yes. The
Yeah,
Jack.
there is.
Which one was that again?
Jackulu.
I have a list here. The Jakuli would be Moa. Which
well, the
adds-
Jakuli wasn't a snake. It was a panther with snakes
Oh, yes.
No, that's
as
the
a
Camadon.
tail.
That's Camadon.
Oh.
The Jakuli are the rainbow-colored serpents that ambush.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay.
And the note that I made with Moa was honesty, so it fits.
So yes, it's Jakuli.
Mm.
Oh, by the way, because you would have learned about this at some point, maybe talking to Orvex, you were missing Obalaka with regards to his values, so I will give this to you. Obalaka teaches us to tread warily and stay in the light. And stay in the light. There we go. Yep. There we go.
Huh?
Tread warily and stay in the light. So. If you it is still a stone lid sarcophagus, so you might be able to move it, but do you want to open it?
I need someone to open it with me.
Oh, I can help open it.
Okay.
However,
First, I am going to pat you on the shoulder while you pass beside me.
I
And you
appreciate
get
it.
22 hit points back.
Much appreciated.
That's a good fact.
Good.
And I'm gonna shove you a healing potion in your hands too.
He has some.
No. I shove a healing potion in his hand and I say I'm sorry.
Oh, I was expecting it.
Yeah, but still, I'm sorry. And I just push the healing potion in your hands.
I'll drink it before I start help opening the.
Okay.
Potion of healing.
get 8 hit points. And when you want to open the sarcophagus, make me an athletics check, please. With advantage if somebody's helping.
Yeah, I'll help anyways.
All right. I mean, I really need to I'm really thinking about getting like skilled or something like that to make sure that I can actually get like.
Are you not proficient in athletics?
I'm not proficient in athletics now.
Ooh. Okay.
Whoa.
I mean, I can get advantage
Yeah.
through my, but
Okay, well, it's a good thing you had help.
Yeah, advantage is good.
So the two of you, it's less about lifting the stone. Well, I mean, it's fairly easy to sort of you lift up the stone and you move you move it to the side. The difficulty is keeping it, making sure that it doesn't slam on the ground or whatever.
Yeah.
Inside, you see a bundle of faded cloth that hold the serpentine bones of a jaculi.
Mm-hmm.
There is a staff, a wizard staff, shaped in a sort of rough. It looks, at first glance, it looks like a vine, a twisted vine, but the head of the staff is a snake, is the head of a snake, and you can realize that throughout the carvings, the carvings of scales from top to bottom of this.
Right.
Who's gonna take it?
I mean, I think this is exactly one of the situations where your mage hand can do the job.
Mage hand.
Okay.
It's not too heavy.
No, absolutely not.
Well,
You take it?
with mage hand.
Okay, yeah, it's there. You take it out on mage hand. Yeah, your mage hand is there holding the staff.
Let's get out. I don't like this.
Can I use my eyes, because I sing, but I can use my eyes to look at the staff, please?
Yeah, it's a magical object.
Okay, no kind of, not school especially.
Magical items are usually, they don't necessarily have a school to them, and usually by default it's an enchantment.
Okay. Alright.
We're gonna know with identify if you want to know what it is exactly. So we need to have a moment.
Okay. Is that all you're looking for?
I'm looking around because I hear the noises. So the others are looking towards what's in the middle. I'm looking what's out there, and precisely the walls.
Both of us. I'm keeping an eye out for everything that's outside, around, also.
Too many openings.
Vroon will sort of say like, if the child is cursed, I can maybe try to remove the curse, but I would need to let it out of its cage to touch it.
Can we do that on our way back? Because... No. Can we do that on our way back?
Where are you going? All four of you here.
We're going to dream, oh dream.
Make me a third deception check.
Right. Please be good.
That's a good thing I didn't put disadvantage, did I?
Yes. and hopefully, it's a child.
It's a child.
It's a flaming
However-
skull child.
However, we are in the tomb of the god that favored honesty, guys.
Yeah, but there was something I was reflecting on. The person who created the tomb put
Was not in favor of this god.
yeah, but putting something in that place that actually stimulates you to lie. That's like doing the big middle finger to the god, like, ha 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 ha, we're not honoring you. You need to lie. Come on, lie. Do it. Come on. That's evil. That's twisted.
Sorsha, what's your passive perception?
What is that? It's 22.
22.
Oh.
So here's the thing. As you're sort of wandering about the walls, you can hear the creeping and the creeper and crawlies and whatnot. Just north of you, there is actually a spot of uncarved wall.
Okay.
Yeah, here.
Yeah. And as you turn, you're keeping an eye out. You notice there's you feel that there's almost a smell. No, you remember I was telling you about that rush of air, right?
Yes.
Coming in. That sort of came in from the central pillar. By the way, it's closed now. You can't feel that rush of air. Most likely the door at the entrance is closed, cutting off the air circulation. But you feel there's something coming behind here that most likely, yeah, you're pretty sure you can see within the rock. Well hidden, but not to your eyes. There's a doorway here.
And something's coming from the doorway
Just
behind it.
no, just maybe a smell of not damp, but actual actually water. Humidity. As you examine a bit more, you can maybe hear running water coming from behind it.
Okay. I'll examine the door. If there's a handle and maybe a trap on it.
There's no handle. This is a hidden door. But you can most likely find it enough where you're going, okay, you can find the mechanism fairly, now that you know where it is.
How long does your mage hand last?
A minute?
Not minutes, so...
I
He
have
has
my
to
own
recast it.
agent. But
Yeah, it's just a question of like, how long can we have this stuff following us around before we have to just pick it up?
I need to recast it all the time, but I would like to leave the room, please.
Mm-hmm.
push it, please, push it, please, push it, please.
So where are you going? Are you going through the mouth, or are you going through your new passageway?
I would prefer the passageway. I'm pretty sure that the mouth will clamp down again on the fourth person going through.
Okay.
That is a possibility, yes.
So the door.
Okay. I love this new system of just clicking and the door opens. You don't have to go in
Instead
and change
of having to
something.
draw the
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's even got like a little icon. Nice.
Yep. So you can know actually where the doors are.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go in and make sure it's safe.
Where are you going? Are you leaving me? Where are you going?
Dream on, dream on.
The intention is clear. You have stepped outside, the flame is becoming more agitated. The noises in the wall is beginning to grow. If you want to she's getting agitated. She's getting confused, and that fear, that that panic is starting to grow again. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna stay as last, and I'm going to usher Vroon and Heinrich with big gestures. As
I think Vroon is sort of going like.
I'm gonna go back and play with my lute to add some emphasis on the calming down while the others are getting out.
There is no calming her down now.
Yeah.
Okay.
She came in. You came in. She's feeling you run away. She's feeling you abandoning her to the darkness again. She is not. She is not calming down.
Okay, let's go.
I think Vroon tells Gale, "You go first. I'll stay at this case and go last."
Yeah, hurry up.
Okay.
I'm following Heinrich.
Vroon, the crystal case is now glowing with an intensity of the flame inside it, sort of licking towards the wall, as she's saying, "No, don't leave me! Don't leave me! No!" Crying out. Actually, just want to see. Yeah. So Sorsha, you just as you can still hear it at this distance, though fading fast, but you can still hear her. Vroon, she's about to erupt as the
I'm keeping my hands. I ready in action to I basically keep my hands above the casing.
Okay.
In case it shatters or something.
It's about to.
And I would like to, if it shatters, then I would like to make a touch attack, and I would like to cast Remove Curse on Skull.
Okay.
Oh. Huh.
So we're gonna roll. So I want to know, Sorsha. You're running down. Heinrich, you're running down. Gale, what are you doing?
Gale is at the door. Inside the door because she wants to leave some space, but looking back to check if that Vroon is accompanying us.
Okay. Let me just check something about Flaming Skulls.
Yep, there's a fireball incoming, guys.
Can you counterspell these things?
Right, okay. Is it... I think it might be just on the stat block of the creature. Right, okay. Okay. So, I am actually going to have you roll initiative.
Fair.
All of us?
As she screams in terror, in confusion, and the case sort of breaks open, And so I'm going to have everybody roll initiative, please. Yeah.
All right.
Don't forget to
Oh,
click your token.
Okay, there. Yeah, it's there. Ooh, it's just 22.
Yeah, she did. Yeah. Let's see. Is there any specifics, or she just burns everything?
But I had a ready to action.
You had a ready action, yes. So I would say she bursts out screaming, not in voice. You can't hear her. There's no voice to be had. But in her mind, this is the screaming, the shriek of a child calling out for somebody to comfort her on that pure panic. And therefore, let's kind of see what she can do. But you definitely will have that action. You can now.
Is that like an unarmed strike or something, or like a? Like it's,
No,
I want to do a touch
it's
attack.
it's a touch attack, so it is technically an unarmed strike. It's yeah.
Unarmed strike. Okay.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to say, no, blur. That would be cheating. Yeah, it's basically going to fire twice at you, Vroon. No, once. No, actually, she's gonna. It's not even you, Vroon, because you're the one you're stayed. So that's not necessarily a problem. She's gonna fire 2 fire rays in the direction of the others who have left. So Gale, that's gonna be for you. She
Do I get to take my ready to action first?
She is technically rolling at disadvantage. I'm thinking that this is just her breaking out of the case. Don't worry, this has happened simultaneously.
I know, but like my ready to action was, if she breaks out, then I want to like.
So
skull.
So technically she's in hand-to-hand combat, which means disadvantage. So a 15 and a 6. I don't think that pierces your armor, Gale, or you hide behind the shield.
Yep, shield takes all.
So go ahead, Vroon. You can make that attack if you wish.
Oh. 12?
So 12 does not hit, unfortunately.
Wait, do I get a second attack for the... Like, no, I guess not, because it's already action.
Technically it's a spell that you're casting. So, by the way, burn that spell.
Oh, right, yes. Dust.
Sorsha, you're up. What do you do? The bit lummock of a Luxodon decided not to follow your instructions and stayed behind. Okay, and for some reason, apparently Nugget is in the initiative rather than Heinrich.
Sorsha is also muted.
Oh, yeah, sorry. So I can't do a lot of things, especially if the goal is to help run. But what I can do is make sure our exit is fine and we don't trigger traps in our. So I'm gonna clear the path. Try it, at least.
Okay. So you go down the steps. You can see that you can make me a perception check.
Yes.
Well, actually, you would see it on the side there. You can see that the oh, nice.
Double nat.
That's a double 32.
I mean, we said that the inspiration was on a critical fail, but I feel like this needs. No,
Um,
I'm just kidding.
So the water is fairly shallow between under your feet. However, you can see that the water has sort of accelerated, and you can hear coming in from the east, so on the right, the sound of a waterfall. But other than that, that's pretty much it, I think. Yeah. So you can hear but you're not seeing any traps or whatnot. It's just that, and you might think that the wait, let me just check the number to be absolutely sure of what I'm saying. But yeah, it's muddy water. But other than that, you're not seeing any. It doesn't even look that perilous, to be honest.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is say, scream, the way is clear. Vroon, you can handle this. You get inspiration.
Okay.
And that's the end of my turn. That's all I can do for you, sorry. And I'll move a bit also to get out of the way.
Okay. Out from the walls, the different you can start to crawl out the swarms of insects. The thing is, Gale, you notice these are undead technically. As you can see, they are varying sizes. They are, but they do not move like insects should. They're almost mechanical. And they are going to swarm. Yeah, I think that these two are just going to go there. And yeah, all of these are going to swarm Vroon. So Gale, you've got two swarms on your end. As soon as roll 20, okay, there you go. It has more than half its HP. That is a 20. So the first swarm is a 22 for 13 piercing damage. And the second one is a 16. So I'm guessing that does not manage.
No.
And Vroon, you're gonna get 4 of these.
Mm-hmm.
One. So remind me, your AC is
21.
21. Well, that's a 19, a 20, a 12, and an 11. It's a good thing I did. It's a good thing that I did not give myself advantage, or else all of them would have hit. Well, no.
No, one of them.
One would have missed.
Yeah.
It's funny how some creatures you see the rolls and others not. It's been funny.
Oh, yeah, we see these.
Heinrich. And Vroon after that, it'll be your turn.
Gale, you got this? Or not?
I got this.
Of course you do.
I am. If I get that answer, I'm gonna continue to use my mage hand to drag down the
clonk down the staff. Okay.
And I'll. What it was? 10, 15, 25. And I'll look over here to see if there's something that catches my eye or not. Nothing that, of course, 2 critical hits would beat, but you never know.
Wait, because let's see. No, just the sound of the waterfall coming from further down.
Okay.
Though these are the nicest sewers that you've ever met. It's almost clean compared to Waterdeep.
There's not a lot of things.
Vroon, you're up. Gale, you're up next.
I think Vroon wants to have one more attempt at
Okay.
removing the curse. I guess I have to make another armed attack. Come on.
Nope.
Jesus, fuck. Problem is if I start moving away, I take a lot of opportunities.
Now, here's the thing: is that if this skull were smashed, you could do the Actually, you know what? I'll tell you this. After the
Wait,
first
but-
time,
This time I don't have to burn the spell, right? Because this is like I try to touch it. Like this is not a ready action.
that doesn't change. You're still casting
Okay.
you're casting the spell, and the touch is part of the spell.
Fine.
But what I'm saying is that you might, after the first one, you might say, well, it'll be a bit more docile if I actually smash it first. I don't know. Vroon, actually, what happens to her if you remove the curse? What happens to her soul if you smash the skull and remove the curse?
I don't know.
It's
But-
gonna be sucked up in the Soul Eater.
I mean, I've just cast remove curse twice, and I do not have any third level spells or slots anymore. So I will not be able to find that.
Technically, Gale could, maybe. If she had it.
I'm not sure I prepared a remove curse. Nope.
Yeah, we have a paladin. Makes no sense.
Especially if you have a +7. I mean,
Really, I should have hit at least once. Come on.
yeah, I agree. Gale, you're up.
I think you know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, but I still want you to say it.
Yep. This is where I use a channel divinity and destroy undead.
Okay, I am...
So, everyone, as my trident slams down on the ground, everyone please make a DC 17 wisdom saving throw.
Okay, just a second, because I need to... crap. Okay, well, that's not what I wanted to do, but we'll do it there.
On a failure, any CR 1 or lower is destroyed.
Yeah. So, what's the... It's a wisdom?
Yeah. Within 30 feet.
And the DC is 17?
Yep.
No damage... Well, status, let's put a red dot, submit.
Wait, just a second.
Okay, it's not... okay, my APIs are down, so I'll need to...
Okay.
Starting from the top. So they can basically... Well, they can do... On a natural 19... Whoops. What happened? Oh, shit, my game just crashed.
Oh no.
Wait, I'll be right back. Coming back in.
Actually, guys, I forgot to tell you, but I have to wake up very early tomorrow, so
Don't
worry.
after 11, if you don't mind.
Okay, yeah, we can play for another. Yeah, okay, no problem. Let me just get back to this.
Maybe another 40, 15 minutes.
Sure.
It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm also waking up early tomorrow, so.
Alright.
Come on. I have to reopen everything. Okay, so wisdom 1. Right. Okay, that's perfect. That's a -1. That's It's 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Right. Okay. So all of the undead just 30 feet. You say, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all of them. Okay. As all of these just disappear, like so.
Do they scuttle away or do they?
No, they are burned. They just burn to
Okay.
ash.
Well, actually, no, they are not burned. They liquefy and transform into sea foam.
Okay, fair enough. So, the skull.
I'm guessing it's also the...
Wisdom. Okay. So a 13. It basically is pushed back as it is affected, and basically is going to sort of on its turn it's going to be pushed back, which is going to be its turn now. And so what is it? When it's pushed back, what does it do again?
The creature fails its saving throw. It is turned for 1 minute or until it takes any damage. A turned creature must spend its turn trying to move as far away from you as it can.
Okay.
It also can't take reactions for its action. It can only use a dash action or try to escape from an effect that prevents it from moving.
Can I make an opportunity attack?
There's nothing saying that hitting them removes
until they take damage.
It's until they take damage?
So
or
yes,
until it takes any damage. Vroon, you also have the turn undead feature, so I think you would know that now is the time to join us inside and actually get out of here.
He doesn't have turn undead.
No, but he's seen me use it enough.
Oh.
Yes. Yeah, that's a different thing, but I don't have it.
I thought you had some similar feature.
No, it's the Oath of Devotion that has turn undead.
Oh, okay, my bad.
No, he has a jump higher.
Yeah, right.
And like if I smite, I can distribute.
Oh, you can inspire. Yeah, you can. You heal.
Inspiring smite.
He heals with smites. I don't know if you want, but I don't know what you want to do. But the skull basically just sort of on its turn sort of rushes towards, and it goes to hide into the myriad of little corridors. Considering that
I've seen Gale use, like we've done enough turning undead.
Okay.
That Vroon would know not to fuck with it.
As you leave the room, Vroon, as I understand, which is most likely what you're going to do.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow.
The echoes of a child sobbing leaves little by little your mind. And that was okay. Please, music. There we go. Let's get back into this then. You find yourselves now moving away from the cursed child. A new staff in semi-hand, and a waterway below you. Where do you want to go? What do you want to do?
So
just let me identify this, because I'm not gonna cast Mage Hand all during this place. So I put it against the stairs with Mage Hand, and I start to identify it. Give me 10 minutes, please. Take a breather and let me work.
Does that mean you close the door behind you? Because technically. Okay, I'm gonna take that as a yes from.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you set up, as you place, you place the whole thing on the ground. You start to examine it. The craft work is pretty fine. This is... It looks... I mean, it's... From what you can tell, it's... Can you actually identify something without touching it? That's the question.
Let's see. No, it's with touch. The spell specification says touch. Okay, guys. I touch it or not?
I guess.
Yeah, go ahead. I've got lesser and greater restoration.
Okay.
Can still
Okay,
uncurse
well,
you.
I start to identify it and be like, oh, very pretty. Ooh.
Could you make me a charisma saving throw, please?
That's my worst saving throw.
You have a +3, so...
That's a 20. There's a... Okay. As you touch it, there's almost as a silhouette, sort of greenish smoke that sort of extends itself from the staff, from the head of the staff, sort of moving towards you. This mist that sort of moves fairly rapidly towards you, trying to wrap itself around your hand. Within the smoke, you actually do see the shape of a snake, of a boa, or some sort of large snake, and it sort of grabs around you. You shake it off. You can there's something along those lines. Remember that impression of the Huanti trying to burrow themselves and to impress their will upon your mind. This is both similar and completely different. As this is not your mind. This is sort of englobing all of you. And as you shrug it off, most likely in fear of something, whatever, the figure retreats. The smoke retreats back into the staff. As you grab the staff again, nothing.
You just see some sweat beads coming off of the face of Heinrich.
The staff itself is the staff of the boa, and can be used freely as such. You can add that into your inventory.
Yeah, but staff of boa. So even I can use it.
If the staff says that you can use it, yes.
Wait, I'm gonna search staff of the boa.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna research it. I gotta admit, a little staff. That's cool. For a little.
Staff of the python. That's the correct word. It's moa and boas or whatever. Staff of the python.
That's not gonna be something for me. I'm thinking. I'm thinking about critical role for in my head now. I cannot find it.
By the way, this what I should have referred this to. So green, as the green smoke sort of billows from the staff, coiling around you like a serpent. A sibilant voice, I don't know what sibilant means, but whispers into your ear, "Let me help you. I promise to be good."
Can it get any creepier?
You get more sweat coming down of the face of Heinrich. Vroon.
Oh.
I'm gonna ask you some questions, and I know you're gonna answer in your honest way.
Yeah, so sibilant make a hissing sound, so it would sound like, "Let me help you. I promise to be good. To be good."
Austin.
Vroon.
Oh.
If I'm hearing voices again, is that a good thing or a bad thing?
What do you mean again?
Oh.
I touched the staff, and now I'm saying it a bit louder. I've touched the staff. It's a staff of the Python, so you can actually summon. I'm just repeating because I use identify, so I know more or less how it works.
Yeah, exactly. Like when you say it's staff of the Python, and Vroom goes like, I don't know what that.
It's all
well,
Moses
actually,
stick.
you do a certain movement with the staff, and when you smash it on the ground and say the activation word, it actually summons a snake that can help you. The thing is, when I touched it, some green smoke was coming towards me. I shrugged it off, and there was a voice saying like, "Hey, trust me, I want to help." And I'm saying it loud enough that everyone can hear it.
Sure.
So
that doesn't sound good, but on the other hand, it could actually be more.
A help.
I don't trust it, but
I don't trust it either, but
if it's a mental
it
voice,
is probably actually the tomb of Moa.
So maybe we're holding something, a fragment. I don't know. Did Moa talk against me? I don't know. Is it an avatar of Moa? Is it a spirit that wants to help, that wants revenge?
if you don't want to hear its voice, if it speaks in your head, you can always give it to me to hold, because it won't be able to get in my head.
The question is, we have something that... This is the first thing that wants to help us.
Does it? Isn't it?
I've been punctured by wounds. I've been attacked by darts. I saw you literally been bitten by a big ass mouth, and then we had a voice of a child was literally where you were singing all the time. This is the first time that the thing was saying against me like, "Hey, help me! I want to help."
Uh-huh.
Look, the staff is there. I can't use it. If someone wants to use it, I look at Sorsha and at Gale. This is something more that would be useful for you guys.
I was going to ask, if you cannot use it, who can?
And I point to Gale and Sorsha, like, you guys can use this staff. But the thing is, I have the impression that if someone touches it, it's gonna try again. Like, it failed with me, and I start to rub a bit my finger where the ring is. Like, I think that we have to make a choice, or we ignore it, we put it in the bag, and we see what we do with it later, or we use it and we see what happens. And in worst case, we can use protection against good and evil, and we can expose like what you did with the mind flayer thingy, like way back to put the to push something away. I don't know.
I mean, I've got my hands full already.
Yeah, the bag seems a pretty good option for now. We can always put it out when needed. What do you think?
I just opened the bag of holding, and I just said like, I don't know who you are, but talk to you later, and I'll put it in the bag.
Okay. So you can definitely put in your inventory, Staff of the Python.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? It's just so we're clear, we know what we're gonna, because just put Staff of Moa. So you can customize it Staff of Moa.
Yeah.
And it's in the bag of holding?
It's in the bag of holding.
Not in the portable hole.
Yeah.
No,
Put it in.
there's no space for the portable hole here.
Yeah, no, I know. That's why I specified.
Are we gonna have to take relics of each god?
I hope we don't.
It?
I have the impression that every time we find something like this, it's gonna react in the same way, that something is gonna try to overtake us, and we're gonna hear like next time someone else tries it, and if they say the same sentence, then it could confirm a theory that they want to help us. But
they are very different gods.
Yeah,
if it is the gods, then they would not likely say the
Moa,
same thing.
but Moa is the god of truth, right? It's like telling the truth.
In that case,
so
maybe trust it.
like we literally have something that represents truth that says, hey, I want to help you. So it's like, yeah, I don't trust it, but we literally have something that represents truth that says, hey, trust me, please. So I'm a bit conflicted here, and I well, I'm putting it in the bag, but I'm like, I'm a bit conflicted because it's, well, yeah, and I'll.
Yeah.
So it depends, because it's something that if we continue, because we continue to follow everything with the gods, we respected everything in following the way of the gods, and now the impression like, yeah, no, this is spooky, and we put it away. So for now, as you said, Sorsha, we'll keep it away, but there's a moment we need to think, if we find things like that and it starts talking against us.
The fact that it's indeed like that it's Moa and that its thing is probably honesty, like that makes me go like, oh shit.
Well, yeah.
However, he asked. So, firstly, we're not actually here to plunder the gods of the tombs of the 9 gods. We're actually here to find the Soulmonger. That's our main priority.
Yes, but 9 gods might want revenge for what happened to them.
I gotta admit, help of a god would be very nice, 9 of them. Potato,
Oh.
Sorry, I told you.
That's supporting to say, never mind.
I mean, I feel like we should stay on track and try to find a Soulmonger, because that's really why we're here for, and that's our main objective. May I remind you that every day that we tally is a day that people are probably dying.
But if I understand your point of view, but the question I'm gonna ask, if we can have help from start going to you, like from your god, and then to Vroon from your god, and then we have 9 other gods that maybe can help us, that would be very handy. I don't understand a lot about these things, but if it can, it's literally the incarnation of honesty. But
yeah, this one is.
To verify your point of view, how about we first find somewhere safe when we race? Yeah,
Where will we ever find anything safe?
Somewhere kinda alright, okay?
Okay, so let's say we're looking for the Soulmonger. Any tomb we come upon while we're looking for it, we can have a look and try and see if it's gonna help us or not.
Yeah. But main goal, and I agree with you, will stay Soulmonger. But I think we're in a situation that any help we can get, I will gladly accept.
Let's keep
Yeah.
that in mind and keep on. If it's all right.
Yep.
Okay. So, as the debate with regards to what to do with the staff and potential other objects that you might find around, you ponder the next question as you put your feet into the stream: upstream or downstream?
Which is up and which is down, left and right.
Upstream is the waterfall that way.
Oh,
No,
okay.
that's downstream.
Okay. The waterfall is falling. Okay.
Yes.
It's falling down.
Yes,
Then-
falling down,
then-
falling down. So yes,
Yeah.
the
I
water
would
is going
suggest
this
the
way.
other way.
So, however, by request, and because some of us are getting early tomorrow morning, let's leave that decision for next time, shall we?
Hmm.
Or do you want to move a bit more?
I mean, we can go on for
Gabby,
a
what's-
bit more
I
for
will,
me.
I will leave this for Sorsha to decide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's up to our GM really, because if we get into something else, we can go for next 10 minutes, but after I'm gonna be dead.
No, let's leave it there for now. There are things that because I don't know if you're going to go one way or the other. One way could be fairly short, the other one is going to be pretty long, so. Anyway, so let's leave it there for now. We're playing fairly soon anyways. So, on that note, let's cut the music. Let's put something...
No, don't put anything pleasant. Come on, we're in not a very pleasant place.
Well, I have this one track by Travis Savoy, but I just need to make sure that that I have his permission, basically. Thank you, players. Thank you, guests, for joining me tonight and running you through this little tomb of mine, yeah, you've seen some nasty traps tonight, I guess.
I'm sure the worst is yet to come.
Oh, well, I mean, the first one was fairly
Nasty.
as in, if you had done nothing, the hourglass would have retracted and the door would have opened.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it was a 50-50.
Yep, wrong lever. Why do we even have that lever?
Yeah.
So in the meantime, thank you to you for tonight, for being good sports, and for leaving a small child in the dark.
That's how a good game starts.
Yeah.
Alone in the dark.
And for you others watching, thank you for following this new chapter. We are coming close to. I had a look. The first your arrival in Port Nyanzaru was on the 18th of June, 2022. 21.
Yeah.
So let's see if we can finish this campaign before that date. Who knows? We might have.
Why not?
We might try. Okay. That's all for us tonight. That's all for tonight. Thank you players. Thank you guests. And we'll see you next time for more Mysteries and Monsters, more Tomb of Annihilation. Bye-bye.
Bye.